During this video, we're going to take a look at standard form. So, how can we convert from standard form to slope-intercept form? Well, first we have to know what standard form is. When you see an equation written in a form such as ax plus by equals c, we know that this is in standard form. A, b, and c represent numbers. So a is the number in front of x, b is the number in front of y, and c is the lone number on the other side of the equal sign. So, when we're given an equation, such as 6x plus 3y equals 18, we know that in order to convert from standard form to slope-intercept form, all we have to do is solve for y. So here, to get y by itself, I don't need to have 6x on this side. I want to get rid of any other constants that I may have that aren't attached to the variable first. So, opposite of positive 6x is minus 6x on both sides. So, these two cancel out and you're left with 3y equals 18 minus 6x. To get y by itself, since we're multiplying by 3, the opposite is divide everything by 3. 3 divided by 3 is just 1. So you're left with y equals 18 divided by 3 is 6, minus 6 divided by 3 is 2, and then you bring your x down. Now, I don't like to leave my answer like this because it's not exactly written as y equals mx plus b. I want this term to go first. So I'm going to take the entire term with the sign and put that in front. So I'm going to put the minus 2x in front, and then the 6 goes at the end. The reason it says plus 6 is because here it's a positive 6, so it's going to stay a positive 6. So that's how you convert from standard form to slope-intercept form. And now we can easily see that my slope, m, is negative 2. I can also see that my y-intercept is 6. Simple. But is there an easier way that we can do this? Well, of course there is. I can remember the little shortcuts. If I can remember that slope is negative a over b, y-intercept is c over b, and my x-intercept is c over a. Well, think about it. In our example, standard form is ax plus by equals c. So here we know that a, the number in front of x, is 6. B, the number in front of y, is 3. And c, the number on the other side of the equal sign, is 18. That's from the original problem given to me. So if I can easily recognize a, b, and c, I can easily figure out my slope. So slope. Being that slope is negative a over b, I know that negative a over b in our example would be negative 6, because the opposite of positive 6 is negative 6, over b, which is 3. Negative 6 over 3 is negative 2. This slope is the same as what I found when I solved for y. Same thing with my y-intercept. I can plug in the values for c and b. C is 18, b is 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6. This is the same y-intercept that I found in my example when I solved for y. Now sometimes it may ask us for our x-intercept, although it may not always. But we know that x-intercept is c over a. So 18 over 6 is 3. So my x-intercept on this problem is 3, 0. Now, sometimes the tricks are more confusing than they are helpful. So it's just a way to check our answers. After we solve for y and we figure out what our slope and our intercept is, this is a quick way that we can use to just double check that our slope and our intercepts are correct. So in summary, standard form is used to represent certain real-world situations. We can easily convert to slope-intercept form by solving for y. The shortcuts, what we learned right here, are quick ways that we can check if our equation is correct. These are not the only way to do it. I'm not saying that you should memorize the shortcuts. However, it is a great way that we can easily check our slope, our intercepts, our y-intercept, and our x-intercept.